As a parent, you may be excited and nervous to send your child off to college, especially if your student will be living away from home. One of the more immediate changes that your student will experience when they arrive is that they will be living with roommates. It is normal for you and your student to be anxious about this change. Movies, television, and other sources highlight bad roommates, but in reality, many college roommates can develop lifelong friendships. Whether your student is rooming with a current friend or meeting someone new, there are several ways you can help your student have a successful roommate relationship. Have students call and talk to their roommates before moving in, rather than just texting, messaging on Facebook, or emailing. It's important to create a personal connection early. Be sure to exchange the best form of contact information. Encourage students to discuss what each roommate will bring to ODU to save on space and costs. Students should also discuss in advance what they may or may not be willing to share with each other, such as food or other appliances. As the start of the semester approaches, have students make move-in plans with their roommates. Students may be moving in at different times, so they should plan whether or not they want to wait until all roommates are present before dividing up or rearranging the room furnishings. This helps prevent frustrations on move-in day. Tell students to give their roommates a chance. The first few weeks can be stressful for everyone. They may need some time to warm up to each other or settle into a normal routine. Also, encourage your students to talk about ground rules for the space in the first few days or weeks to proactively address issues before they become frustrations. When frustrations or issues occur, encourage your student to try to resolve smaller issues before they become big problems. The main option for students is to talk with their roommates and explain what is making them uncomfortable and why. The problem is often just a misunderstanding or something that the roommate did not realize was an issue in the first place. If speaking directly to their roommate doesn't work, students can speak with their resident assistant or residence hall directors for assistance. Move-in day can be one of the most memorable days for the parent of a college student. To ensure that your student's move goes smoothly, it is important to read and follow the move-in guide your student will receive via their ODU email. The guide contains your move-in time, date, and other important information. While we are pleased that students are excited to come to ODU, unless they have university-sponsored reasons to come early, they should move in during their scheduled times. When students arrive for check-in, they will need their ODU ID cards, so don't forget them at home or pack them in a box. At check-in, your student will receive a room key, an official mailing address, temporary unloading zone pass, and other important information. You are welcome to come along in the check-in lines, but your student must be present. You cannot check in for them. ODU provides volunteers to assist with moving students' belongings to their rooms. To make the actual move go more smoothly, pack your students' items in boxes or bags that are easy to carry. Pack only what your student needs right now. Students can go home on a break or a long weekend to get additional items, such as winter clothes. Don't pack items that are not permitted in the residence halls. HRL staff do many health and safety checks in the students' rooms throughout the year. You can see what items are prohibited by consulting the Housing and Resident Life Policies and Procedure Handbook and the ODU Code of Student Conduct. Arrive in the middle of your student's move-in time slot if you want to avoid congestion. Follow the schedule for move-in day. If you do, we will be expecting you and your student, and will be better prepared to assist with your student's move. Also, make sure to follow the posted traffic patterns, unloading zone instructions, and parking regulations. Follow these tips to ensure that your student gets off to a great start.